Unfortunately, AI has been taking over the industry, and there are some good cases of AI, but as of recent, I don't know, it has just been nothing but utter dog poop, to say the least. Now, when it comes to this AI VTuber, also known as Neuro, I believe, I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel.
This is AI? 170,000 subs?
Probably on par with the average person I
170,000 subs and it's AI?
I think I'm feeling a bit sad, actually. I feel like I spend all my time being a little too selfish.
Is it
Like,
AI
I
power
don't think
VTuber?
I
She
do
can
enough for
chat,
other
sing, react to
people.
videos, and play games.
I'm-
Oh my god, these guys'
You're not
computers.
cute?
Some of these people's
Well, neither
computers
am
need to
I,
be
but
checked. Their
everyone
hard
else seems
drives.
to think not so
I'm
sure
dead
about
serious.
Me, though.
This guy gifted over 100,000
Maybe
bits
I
to
could
this
whiz up
channel. And 3,000 gifted.
Whatever it takes.
Now, you can tell that it's kind of robotic, which it's AI. It's to be expected. But at first, like, I'll be so transparent with you guys. I hated this because, like, I'm just an AI hater. But then I did a whole deep dive. And now, to be honest, I don't have a hate moan in my body for it. More like I just can't be asked, to be honest. And my reason is pretty simple, right? The creator of this VTuber, his name is Vidal. He isn't using AI in a malicious way. Now, I found this tweet that explains what he is doing, which reads, "Important context is needed for those unaware. Neuro is an AI personally developed by Vidal 1987. Vidal streams with Neuro. It is different from generative AI, which is a majority of what we have a problem with. All of her current systems and language models are created by Vidal, and they are run locally on his hardware." Now, the people who don't know what generative AI is, it is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new original content, text, images, music, codes, etc. by learning patterns and from like vast different amounts of existing data rather than just analyzing the data and classifying it. So this AI model was made by the creator himself and not from an existing source. I also find it very important to mention that Vidal isn't the only person behind this, and he has like a whole team when it comes to playing games, making songs, or whatever it might be. I'm gonna have the chart on screen right now just to prove it. Once I found out that this AI really did run like this, I started to hate it way less. And hate is a crazy word. I don't hate it at all, to be honest. It's not an AI model like Grok, thankfully. And what do I mean by that? For those that are on Twitter, we have been seeing how Grok has been moving as of late. This is Twitter's known AI, and it is manipulating women's photos without their consent or whatever it might be in the most disturbing ways possible. Whereas this AI VTuber is just chilling, to be honest with you. No brain rot images, memes, or scams, whatever you call it, is just existing.
And people like Jinxie were shocked to find out about this.
Hi, let's pull it up. The #1 sub streamer. Oh my god.
Artichoke.
Oh my god.
What did you get up to for New Year's, Camila?
The #1 sub streamer in the entire world is an artificial intelligence VTuber. So chat, you know how, like, for example, Iron Mouse is like a real person? You're saying Vidal 987 is not real? What? I've never even heard of that. Dude, that is, chat, that is the future of streaming, bro. Dude, I'm bewildered, bro. I'm absolutely bewildered. Hey, game is game, I guess.
So as Jinxie just said, they are the most subbed channel on Twitch, which just proves that VTubers and the community in general have insane amount of pull, bro. Like, their motion needs to be studied. And I think this kind of AI is actually kind of cool because you're not just telling ChatGPT, like, all right, make me an AI VTuber that is going to make me be the most sub channel on Twitch, and then boom, there you go. No, there's actually real people behind it, which is cool. So I saw this quote tweet where it said his viewers started hate rating Vidal's stream right after this, by the way. And I guess here are some screenshots of this. Again, nothing too crazy, but you can tell that it wasn't their audience for the most part. And again, for people that are unaware, I managed to find this that says common misconceptions about Neuro. She's bad for the environment. Neuro is run locally on her creator Vidal's computer. She has no more environmental impact than basically any other streamer on the platform. She steals writers' works for her training data. Neuro's LLM mainly uses messages from a Twitch chat as training data. This was evidently early in her career where most of the things she said were nonsensical. Since then, she's greatly improved her conversational skills by talking to more people through chat and collab streams. Most of her viewers are aware their chat messages are being used for this purpose, so nothing is really being stolen. She's going to replace artists/streamers/VTubers. Neuro is not meant to be a replacement for anyone. Neuro's creator and community frequently uplift and collaborate with other streamers and VTubers. Any one of our fans will tell you that Neuro wouldn't be half the streamer she is without all the amazing collab partners who have helped her create entertaining streams. No one is forcing you to like Neuro, just stop spewing all this misinformation that can easily be debunked. It's cringe. Again, I think it's kind of like a rarity that VTubers stream on Twitch, since some of the most popular VTubers, if I'm not mistaken, stream on YouTube. But besides that, if you still think this is a bad thing, then that's completely fine. At the end of the day, a lot of people have many different opinions when it comes to AI, especially if you're an avid Twitter user. I mean, have you seen the Grok trend? It's one of the most disgusting trends I've seen on Twitter. And I'll end it here with this quote tweet from Savvy, because what Vidal is doing is actually interesting. He is creating something that has been written about in sci-fi for generations. He's living out a fantasy many have only dreamed of, and it's the first one doing it on this scale publicly. The people watching are watching a story they've read about in fiction before plenty of times. It is a real human, but it's unscripted. The heartfelt moments are real, and that messes with people. Haha, look, it's AI, you might say, but then she says something like, sometimes I think I was just created for your amusement, and it makes you pause for a moment. Absolute real cinema. Again, I like to play the benefit of the doubt card. Maybe Jinxie just genuinely didn't know and was really uninformed before he was looking into it. Again, even me, I didn't really look too much into it until I put in the research and found out that it was an entire team doing this. Because of how people see AI, when you say the word or type the word AI, it's like, oh, it's a fucking horrible thing. But this may be one of the few exceptions that I think this is really cool. But I do want to say that we should be very careful about this due to the fact that now that people have seen this and see how successful it can get, there may or may not be potential bad faith actors that see this method. But as of right now, think of it as a cool like project you did, but in a much larger scale. And yeah, that's my take on this. Thank you, Selim, for having me on here. Make sure that you're subscribed to Selim's channel and my channel. I usually make commentary drama videos. Maybe some of you are interested in that. And Selim is always making top tier content as per usual. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed to both of our channels, and hashtag more collabs in the future. That's all I really gotta say. Thank you once again, Selim, for having me on here. I always appreciate it.
Now, that is going to be it for the video, and I do want to thank Horuko for coming onto the channel and saying his take. I just want to say, like and subscribe with the bell notifications on, you feel me? We gonna be uploading more regularly around these parts. We've been doing more than one video once a week, which is very impressive for me. I'm not gonna lie. That's that passion, you feel me? So like and subscribe, bell notifications on, and yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Take care.